So today we are here underneath the N42 engine. I've already removed the subframe cover. Okay, it's held in by 8 16mm bolts, and then done those. That is one there. There's another one which will be in there, and on the other side there's one here, another one will be in there, and on the front there's one here, and another one there. So the job today is to remove the sump. The cars had a hard start on cold mornings, and upon diagnosing and reading many forums, it came down to high oil pressure, which was leaving the hydraulic lifters up and hence lifting the valves, so the vehicle was losing compression. So I have to check the oil relief pressure valve, and most likely there is some it's clogged, so I have to clean that up, and believe that will sort out the problem. I've also removed the cylinder head on the vehicle, for it had bad valve stem seals, and I'm going to do a video on that as well, on how to replace the valve stem seals with the cylinder head out, because I needed the cylinder head to be machined and the valves to be grinded, as they had so much gunk on them from the burning oil, which has been there for almost a year and a half. Yeah, so let's get going. So to start with the removing the oil sump, is that you have to remove the subframe, this part here. But to do that, we have to release the control arms, and the control arms are held at rear point there with the bushes, control arm bushes. So on both sides, these are the ones I'm undoing right now, and that will come down. Therefore, this can swing down. This can swing down once we release. Then I also have to remove the lower bolt for the engine mountings. This is the engine mounting right there, and it has one bolt holding it down. I have to release that, then lift up the engine, jack up the engine, and you don't need the engine support to do this, for you can jack the engine right at the far end corner, right there at this point. So this is where I'll jack up my engine from, and hold it off from the subframe, and just remove the oil pan. I already did replace the oil pan gasket. That's why my oil pan looks so dry and clean, because this is on the lower end of the engine. You would have seen so much oil there. I've already drained the oil by opening the drain sump there, and I've placed it back. I also have to remove the electrical plug there on the oil level sensor when the time comes to remove the oil pan. So let's get going. So right up now, I'm just undoing one of the bolts on the control arm bushing. Yeah, very difficult to do it with one hand. Yeah, so I just release those 16mm bolts. Okay, and they are good to go. So I had already released them. Even when you're replacing this is all you need to do. Jack up the car for both front wheels, release those, and your control will fall down. Then you press that out or hit it out to come off. Then you put in your new one. All you need is detergent liquid to slide in the new bushing onto the control arm. But that's a job for another day. I'm not going to do that video.